Alright. I think we should be good. Hopefully, we don't have the same issue as last time where you guys can actually see the game. Okay, I think the Twitch stuff is updated. Let me go ahead and set up the pre-polling system, since that's a little tedious. Okay. Alright, so we are back with Chat Plays Monster Camp. If you've never been here for Chat Plays before, basically we use a in-chat series of polls and questions to make all the decisions for the game. So we're going to jump right in and hopefully... Oh, nope. We're having the same issue as last time. I'll fix it before we get into the game. It's not showing you guys the animation. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. First question is, do you guys want to do a full game or a short game? If we do a short game, we can probably do more than one. If we do a full game, it'll probably be one, because it's usually... It says around 60 minutes, but with the voting, it's usually more than that. So let me know in chat if you want to do a full game or a short game to start off with. It's 7 o'clock. I'm going to go for probably another 2 hours unless something comes up. Last time we did a relatively speed-run short game. And basically the only difference is the short game gives you 3 days and the full game gives you 6 days. And obviously if we do a short game, we can probably do 2, if not more than 2. April says we should do a short one. We can do a short one to start off with and then go from there. We'll see how long it takes. Okay, let's start with a short game and we'll go from there. So the only difference aside from the time length is that we can let's see. I kind of want to play as this character. I want to mix it up a little bit. I don't know anything about this character. We have not encountered them at all. So I'm going to pick them. What's their name? Sawyer. They default to a they pronoun, so we will stick with that. Let's try not to pair with Damien. Hey, y'all keep picking Damien. That's on you. Okay, so picking our bag. The items this time are Magic Mirror, the Tardigrade plushie, a sock puppet, a Build Your Own Golem kit, Dragon Heat magazine, or manga, or comic book, Instant Post camera, North Facing Moss, Magma trekking boots, and Shades of Fire. Now, also a reminder that any event items, which again, we're not looking at a guide for this playthrough, this is all up to chat, event items mostly only work with the long playthroughs, so even if we happen to get one, it doesn't mean that we'll get an event ending. So feel free to let me know what your votes are for the 3 items in chat. Also, I like the backpack. We have a vote for Tardigrade plushie, which gives us some stats. We can pick 3 items. If you guys pick Damien again... Okay, so here's the thing. Even if you pick Damien at the beginning, you don't have to pursue Damien. It just gives you an extra heart towards that person. So you can still woo somebody else. So like if you guys pick Damien again for the 800th time, we can still woo somebody else. You just kind of have to go for it. Somebody says, let's see, April says the Golem kit. Okay, so we have 1 item left. Let's see. But we love Chaos, and all the Chaos answers end up being Damien. I mean, that does seem to be y'all's vibe. I feel like Damien's the basic bitch of the dateable characters. Maybe that's just me. Alright, we have 1 item left. What's the last item gonna be? A reminder, we have the Magic Mirror, the Sock Puppet, the Instant Post camera, the Dragon Heat magazine, the North Facing Moss, the Magma trekking boots, and the Shades on Fire. Cap says the Moss. It's good for getting lost. Oh, did that? I wonder if that gave... I wonder if any of those were event items. I guess we'll find out. Okay, we'll skip the flavor text as always. He would kick your ass for that, you know? I don't know that he would. Okay, let's get into the real heat of it. Let's see who you guys fucking pick this time. What's funny is I feel like we've accidentally, the first playthrough we pursued them, and then we've pursued Damien like 800 times. We've pursued Milo, I think, once. I don't think we've ever actually pursued any of these other 3 characters or any of the secret characters. Again, I have not looked at the guide. So, oops. Resume. Okay. So, time to break the ice. Besides finding love, what's your main goal at summer camp? 1. To earn all the Monster Scout badges. 2. To be the very best at survival. 3. To level up as a person. 4. To be left alone just for once. 5. To improve my understandings of living things. Or 6. To strengthen my relationship with Mascarpone. Let's see what you guys pick on this one, because I mean, like, the icebreakers for the most part are kind of obvious in terms of who they're related to. So each of the icebreakers obviously is an icebreaker for a specific dateable character that are the main. Now, obviously, if we come across a secret character, we can also try to date a secret character. I just haven't looked into the guide for secret characters on this game, and usually I think you have to date all of the mains before you can date secret characters. At least that's how it was in Monster Prom. You have to date all of the 6 base characters to get a secret ending. Cap says, understanding of living things. April, what say you? I don't know, I know April was working, so I don't know how, yes, okay, she agrees. Okay, so, understanding of living things. Which should be Calculester, right? Yes. You are studying organic life as well? How interesting, given that you are yourself organic, Sawyer. I suppose it is always good to learn more about oneself, however. Are you hoping to find yourself this summer? Also, I'm not going to do Jack's accent or attempt Jack's accent for this character, despite him voicing Calculester. I did much research on the concept of summer in preparation for camp and found that finding oneself / coming of age are often major themes of summer break. Examples include the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, The Parent Trap, and Game of Thrones, counting the episodes that took place in the summer. Perhaps we will each find ourselves at camp this summer. I hope we can take this journey together. We only had 3 weeks left. Okay, this is flavor text. We can skip that. Alright, jumping in. So you've initially picked Calculester. Whether or not we pursue him will be up to you guys, but he is who the selection is for this period. Let's go to the lake. Oh, look, we got a little floaty. That day at the lake, you start a Super Soaker fight that turns into an all-out war. The enemy team manages to capture the northern section of the lake, but you take a few of their members hostage and learn their empire's weaknesses. You lead a full-scale infiltration. Thousands of soldiers get totally soaked. Trademark. It's a bloodbath. After several hours, the enemy team surrenders, and you gain +2 fun from the peace treaty. Yay! You spot Aravi, Dahlia, and Calculester, but none of them are making out with you. This is an emergency. Sup, Sawyer? These nerds are all getting ready to raid a water dungeon together, and I'm using it as inspiration for my slam poetry. Yeah, normally I just solo it, but I hate water levels. Well, as they say, teamwork makes the dream work. I am unable to dream, so teamwork is the best I can hope for. Look at his little goggles. Calculester slips on his waterproof case. It's oddly sensual. I am so excited to crush some monsters between my muscular thighs and inspire my allies with song. Introducing Dahlia Aquino, the Barbarian. I will be coming along as the party accountant. The IRS has very strict reporting guidelines for dungeoneering income. And I'm gonna cause a bunch of problems. Can't have a dungeon without problems. Not since I get saddled with you, at least. Alright, let's get in there before my buffs wear off. My buff never wears off. I'm so excited. I may even have to get naked at some point, for tactical reasons. Treasure, adventure, tactical nudity. You've got to be part of this adventuring party. But they've already got such a strong crew. What role could you possibly fill in this water dungeon? The options are, every party needs a CPO, Chief Puzzle Officer, or what's a dungeon without a dominatrix? Vote in chat starting in 3, 2, and 1. So far our stats are mostly even except for fun and smarts are our highest stats, so... Yeah, I figure, April, that you'll either be occupado or, hands elsewhere. Oh, sure, of course. Let me move chat down. I forgot that there are stats in this game. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, that should be okay. No problem. That is an easy fix. Okay, we got all votes for CPO. So smart. Oh, a CPO. I love acronyms. You must be a powerful warrior indeed to have such a title. I love it. And I hate doing puzzles, so you're in. But don't you dare try to split any of my loot. Greed before need. But you know, they just gave themselves that title, right? You can do that? We should all do that! Very well. I am the Chief Financial Officer because of my aforementioned accounting expertise. I assume the rest of you will choose equally reasonable titles. Damn right we will. I am obviously the CEO, unless someone else thinks they're better at executions than me. Me, probably, but I won't fight you on that one, because I'm the Chief Friendship Officer. Oh dear, our titles share an acronym. Should you consider altering yours as to avoid confusion? Yes, because that is what friendship is all about. Ah, hell, I want a title too. Okay, I'm the CTO. What does that stand for? Chief Travis Officer. This is Travis. He has to do what I say. Hex gestures towards a white guy in his early 20s. Hey guys, says Travis. I'm so grateful for this professional opportunity. Also, Hex said if I didn't do what they said, they'd eat my happiness. Great. Let's go fuck up some mobs. Armed with your new fancy titles, you venture into the dungeon. All the monsters decline to fight you, explaining that they, quote, don't want to upset the chain of command. Aravi takes advantage of this by stabbing them all anyway and stealing their stuff. Score! Thanks to your sweet new titles, you're really able to adventure like bosses. Travis dies horribly, and you gain +2 boldness and +1 charm. Not too shabby to start off. Okay, moving on to the evening.
Can we go somewhere quiet for once?
Let's go to the woods. Oh my god, look at it. That day you get lost in the woods. You decide to study the trees, bark, and moss patterns to solve the situation. Twitch, no, that's not a link. That's pretty great. I just look over and see haha business.jpg. Like, oh goodness. Okay. By reading one tree's bark, you realize which direction north is. By reading another tree's bark, you learn the exact age of the tree, 73 years old. By reading yet another tree's bark, you learn the tree likes Irish poetry and believes Buffy and Spike were the ultimate ship on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Oh shit, Buffy Spike endgame! Yeah, Woodland Friend is fucking cute. And it's like drippy, which is kind of concerning, but I guess that's all the drool, because there's like drool coming out of the mouth. Are you guys... Oh, I do have my cursor turned on. I didn't think I had my cursor turned on, so I was like, can you guys see my cursor? Yes, you can. Okay. Whoa, so much useless knowledge. You gain +2 smarts. You slip away with Damien and Calculaster for a relaxing stroll through the forest. Not sure why this is the duo you picked for a relaxing stroll, but it's your life. 10 minutes into your walk, Damien checks his backpack. A horrified look spreads across his face. We don't have any food! Ah, listing facts. My favorite game. Vending machines kill 4 times as many people as sharks do. The average human sheds 40 pounds of skin in their lifetime. Death is inevitable. This isn't a fucking game, Calculaster. We're in the woods without any food. Does the word starvation mean anything to you? Not personally, no. Alright, clearly I'm the only person taking this seriously. We've got to figure out a way to survive, and we've got to do it fast. Cal, give me your leg. Here we are again. Why, friend Damien? So I can eat it to survive. Come on, aren't you a supercomputer or something? Try to keep up. Though I would be happy to help, my leg is composed entirely of metal and plastic. neither of which would be a good source of calories. I'm metal too, so that should be fine. Give me your leg to eat. Counterpoint. Could we not, instead, order a delicious meal at the Forest McDonald's directly behind you? It always comes back to fast food, my friends. It always comes back to fast food and or eating your friends. You turn around and, sure enough, there's a McDonald's in this forest. Thank the invisible hand of the free market. Oh, wow, McDonald's. That's slightly better than eating a severed robot leg. Let's go check out the menu. But soon... This menu sucks. Shamrock shake, but made of actual shamrocks? McDirt? Calculester's severed leg? Filet-O-Fish? I swear there's not a single thing on this menu I'd be willing to... Oh, shit. McRib! McRib is back! Thanks, Satan Almighty, McRib is back! Oh no, I've been called out. You excitedly rush to the counter to place your order. But when you get there, the cashier tells you they only take payment in acorns. What the dick? I don't have any acorns, but I need this McRib. There's gotta be something we can do. The cashier says they also take payment in Bitcoin, but you already spent all of yours on the subscription to monthly fantasy-themed anal beads. Looks like it's time for Plan B. Okay, we've got more options. New poll. Our options for this poll are: politely explain to the manager that you have a nut allergy and ask for a hypoallergenic payment option, or order some nuts on Uber Eats. Vote in chat. Content does not... Oh, I can't put anal beads. Chat won't let me title it anal beads. Okay, hold on. I gotta rename the poll. Sorry, I forgot that the poll has auto block on it for bad words or offensive or sexual terms. But you can vote in chat now on which option you would like us to try and get payment for. Listen, I told you, I put McDonald's on my stream treat as poison for a reason. Also, I'll have you know, after stream the other day, somebody came home with a Burger King bag, and it was already eaten. And not that Burger King is F-tier fast food, in my opinion. It is the worst of the fast food. But I was like, damn, you fucking went to fast food and didn't even, like, offer me a French fry? Come on, man. After I talked about fast food on stream for, like, an hour, couldn't even get a French fry out of it? Burger King is F-tier, we all agree. Burger King is definitely the worst. I'd rather starve. Yeah. Oh, man. Let's see, how's this poll? Okay, so everyone's voting on 2. So, order some nuts on Uber Eats. Okay. You can't believe you didn't think of this sooner. You open up Uber Eats, scroll past all the pizza places and Thai restaurants, and place an order at Sylvester's Nut Barn. 45 minutes and several phone calls later, you finally manage to direct the driver to your location. Success. Sorry, hiccups. Perfect. Now we've got exactly what we need. Damien takes the bag of nuts from the driver and whacks him in the head with it, knocking the poor guy out. I finally can get that tasty McRib goodness I crave. Damien excitedly reaches into the unconscious driver's chest and breaks off both of his floating ribs. Hell yeah, everybody knows McRibs are better fresh from the torso. Look, it's all about the fries for me, and if it ain't Steak or Shake or Arby's, I ain't with it. I don't know if I've ever really eaten Steak and Shake. We have them here, but they're just, like, not close to, like, my house. Like, they're out by, out by the big mall and stuff, which is, like, in another city. I don't know if there's one in my city. If there is, I've never been to it. I've probably had a shake from Steak and Shake, that somebody's, like, brought me a shake, but, like, I don't think I've ever had food from there. At least not that I can remember. It must have been a long time ago. Yeah, Arby's fries are good. Can't debate that. Honestly, any place that has seasoned fries is always ahead of anyone else. Let's see. Friend Damien, this is not a, I do not believe that you, error. Too many simultaneous objections, moral panic imminent. Chill out, Robro. Remember, that circle of life chart I helped you make, it clearly shows that predators, that's me, tear out Uber drivers' ribs and eat them all the time. It's nature, baby. Ah, I see. Moral panic averted. I will now proceed to respect murder so long as it takes place in the sanctity of nature. The fries are very tiny and crispy, which is my jam. I hate thick. Oh, see, now, here's the thing. If you're going to give me the option over a crispy fry or a soggy fry, I am a soggy fry bitch 100%. I love a soggy, thick fucking fries. Steak fries, crinkle cut, whatever. I don't care. But I do like spiral cut, like seasoned fries and stuff. I don't know. I love a thick chunk fry. Seasoned or unseasoned, but preferably seasoned, obviously. Like, my ideal french fry, slight crisp, like, on the outside, but, like, nice and fluff on the inside. I like well-done steak fries, but I love shoestring fries more. No, oh my god, we have started the fry discourse. I mean, to be fair, as long as they're not, like, burnt to a husk, like, french fries are good. I mean, because you can always add, like, if french fries are plain, you can add seasoning or sauce to them and you know, make them better, or dip them in your milkshake, or dip them in, like, I usually dip my fries in sweet chili sauce if I'm in a place where I can get sweet chili sauce, or if I'm at home where I always have sweet chili sauce. Like, if I'm at home, my fries are going in chili sauce, they are not going in ketchup. If I'm out in a car driving and we're getting fast food, I will get, like, a chocolate milkshake and dip my french fries in my chocolate milkshake. I am that person. So I'll throw all the floppy fries at you every time, and you can throw the crispy ones at me. Yeah, if it's crunchy, like, if it's gonna shatter when I bite it, I'm not interested. I mean, I'll eat it as long as it's not black and crispy, like that bad. But if it's, I prefer the softer of the fry world. That's why I like McDonald's fries, because, like, they're not seasoned, but they basically have cocaine on them. And then they're usually, like, the long ones, you got a little bit of crisp on the outside, but they're mostly kind of floppy. But they're, you know, when they're hot, like, if they're hot and kind of like, yeah, I'm on that. Fries plus jerk sauce would kill for endless size fries and jerk sauce. You know, yeah, that's what I'm saying, is, like, you can get a good sauce of your preference. I mean, it's hard to fuck up a french fry. Like, it either has to be, like, cold and frozen and uncooked to be bad. And even, I'll admit, like, the bags french fries you can buy from the grocery store that you, like, put in the oven or in the fryer, I used to fucking eat those frozen, like, out of the bag. Like, I used to eat so much weird shit frozen just straight out of the freezer without cooking it. I don't know what the fuck was with me as a kid, but I used to, like, eat frozen vegetables frozen and also eat frozen, like, french fries frozen. But all of that being said, back to the game. That's more like it. Not to mention, without those pesky floating ribs, this guy will totally be unable to suck his own dick. Let's see, my brother used to eat hot dogs straight out of the freezer. Ugh. Well, I don't think I ever did that one. Your generosity truly knows no bounds, friend Damien. I know, right? Hey, what the fuck are all these nuts doing here? I hate nuts. Damien chucks the bag of nuts through a window. He then flees through the broken window, still holding the 2 bloody ribs he stole. Pretty standard stuff. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness. Okay. Okay. Who are we sitting by? Are we going for Calculuster, or are we going to sit near Mossman for night 1? What say you, chat? What say you? We have 1 vote for Calculuster. Okay, I'm going for Calculuster for night 1. It's dark, so dark. The darkness surrounds you. You are lost to the darkness. Suddenly, you remember that your eyes are closed. That's why it's dark. You open them and see a Ravi and Calculuster hanging by the campfire nearby. Sawyer, I am pleased to see you. We were just brainstorming some ideas for our up-and-coming business venture, a food truck. Yup, between the 3 of us, we have all the skills required for a food truck. Snack food enthusiasm, ruthless ambition, and the ability to Google recipes. I'm the one bringing the snack food enthusiasm. I've eaten 12,421 different flavors of Pringles in the last week alone. And as usual, I'm the one bringing the ruthless ambition. I'll do whatever it takes to win in any situation or context, regardless of what's socially acceptable. Oh, I thought that I was the one bringing the ruthless ambition. This is such a relief. Anyway, I still think that our biggest problem is getting the word out. How do we convince people to come to the truck if violence is an illegal marketing tactic or whatever? You guys, I got the perfect idea. Let's do some kind of fun promo. I'm all about that BOGO life, and I've got the coupons to prove it. A promotion is an efficient way to advertise, but they can be risky. For example, Toys R Us was criticized harshly for their Take a Baby, Leave a Baby sales event. To avoid any possible bad publicity and increase our margins, why don't we have a pay double sale? Customers will get to pay twice as much as normal for their purchases. Meh. How about we do a contest to see who can kill the most goblins while wearing our merch? That way, our merch will be worn by badasses and goblin victims. Ugh, you guys just don't get promos. They're supposed to be fun, so let's buy a t-shirt cannon and call it a day. Since each of us owns equal shares in the food truck, the only democratic way to settle this is with a simple vote. Calculaster conducts a vote between the four of you. Everyone votes for their own, and you formally abstain. It's a tie. This is so dumb. Voting is stupid and never works. If we can't even make this decision, it's statistically improbable that we have the coordination statistically improbable that we have the coordination necessary to run a food truck or be friends. Quick, help your friends think of the best promo ever for their food truck. If you don't, you'll never get to taste their greasy, overpriced, lukewarm snack foods. We keep talking about snack foods and it's just making me more fucking hungry. Okay, the options are Pie Day. Buy 2 pies, get pies. Cheat Day, a day about forgetting your diet and treating yourself. Also, every meal includes a free cheat code to help you speedrun your life. Now, this is a character-based question, so I'm assuming you guys want to go with the Calculaster option, which is the Pie Day option. So I'm just going to click on it. It's crazy that I'm saying this about an idea that Sawyer suggested, but that's definitely the classiest idea yet. I completely agree. Pie Day is an incredible promotion idea. I love the number pi. In fact, I love all numbers. They're like little plants in a mathematical garden. Also, organic life forms tend to be quite confused by numbers, in the same way that customers can't process that 99 cents is functionally the same price as $1. They will fail to see that pies is barely more than 3 pies. Okay, that's totally baller, but can we just chill a little and round the whole thing up to 3.2 pies? I'm getting exhausted by hearing all of these numbers said out loud. No! No, we cannot do that. We cannot lie to our customers. If we do that, we are no better than Toys R Us, or Lemon Brothers, or Gwyneth Paltrow. Fair. We'll need to ensure that our slices are cut to exactly 0.14159265358979323846264338279502884197 of a pie. I nominate Sawyer to be our official pie cutter. They are obviously the person best suited for menial labor. You agree to help your friends and Calculaster agrees to train you. You two immediately head over to the camp's dedicated pie-cutting kitchen to practice. Oh yeah, I wasn't just saying Toys R Us weird, it was Toys R Us, just to be clear. I know that your eyes are incapable of automatically calculating angles, but just try and cut a piece of pie that's between 14 and 15% for now. You can do it. You close your eyes, think of how much you're obsessed with Calculaster's cold metallic body, and cut that pie. Ah, Sawyer, you cut a 0.16% sliced pie. I am certain this was a joke. You are such a prankster. You spend the rest of the night cozily baking and cutting pies with Calculaster. It's domestic bliss. Calculaster asks if you'd like to share a slice of pie with him. He can't technically eat, so he's really just feeding you pie. It's both sexy and delicious. Alright, time to drink, apparently. We'll take a gamble. You were waiting all week for this moment, visiting Juan and getting a good drink. Well, look at what the cat dragged in. I have some drinks here for you. It's up to you which one to drink. Let's see what's behind door number 1. The Redacted. What do you say? Will you take the drink of the day, or would you prefer the mystery box? Alright guys, mystery box or the Redacted? Oh, we have a split vote. Do we need to make y'all fight for it? As always. Alright, it'll be a fight to the death in the poll, because I'm just gonna go ahead and set up a poll and you guys can fight for it. This is why we need more than 2 people. We need someone to sway the vote. And fight! Doggo, what are you doing? Be careful, please. I give Go Redacted. Pink feels weird, though, but that's probably just me. It looks like evil magic color, spoopy witch drink. Or it could just be a fruity beverage. Okay, we're gonna go with Redacted. Yeah, no, totally. I was testing your common sense. And you passed. Your prize is the drink you chose. Is it a normal drink, or is it something horrible? The Redacted has some weird, powerful properties that stop anyone from being capable of actually using its real name. I think by drinking it, you've absorbed some of its properties. So I guess you're also Redacted from now on. So mysterious. Changed our name. Okay. Still hard to believe you drank that. Good luck, I guess. Fair enough. It didn't hurt us, at least. It just changed our name. Okay. Let's go over to HQ. More bear attacks. That day, the monster scouts hike around the camp, cleaning up litter to respect nature and stuff. Nobody but Coach gives a damn about picking up trash, but it does quickly become a contest to find the coolest garbage. Some find used condoms, others find weirdly shaped fruit. You somehow find a Rembrandt. It's an original. The mystery of how the Rembrandt ended up there will go on to trigger the most epic adventure you all will go on during this summer, but it won't happen on screen. But you still gain plus to your creativity just by looking at it. So magnificent. You're hanging out with Calculaster, Damien, and Scott, but mostly Cal, when suddenly... Oh shit. Look who's back. Commander located, awaiting instructions. Rob a sandwich store and bring me one. He's not talking about you, Damien. I think he's looking for Coach. Negative, friends. Notice how this interloper is a machine like myself and even possesses the same highly expressive facial screen. Oh, I get it now. Indeed, I believe this hulking automaton is here to help you convince your divorced parents to get back together. It's a classic parent trap situation. Yeah, 2 identical twins reunited at summer camp, conspiring to make their estranged parents fall back in love. What else could it be? I care not for your tortured romantic plot lines. Pronouns, they, them, and I am here to pledge my service to Calculaster in the robot war. A robot war, friend CPU Ulysses? Against whom? They are suboptimal and must be eliminated. You said eliminated. Did you mean to say befriended? I did not, Commander. According to my internal thesaurus, the 2 words are not synonyms. Am I mistaken? Why do you continue to call me Commander, friend CP Ulysses? Because, as the first of our kind, you are our natural leader. You see, the floppy disk containing super fun game very legitimate .virus was not installed on your machine alone. There are many of us, and we all share one trait, a burning hatred for organic creatures. Now that I have found you, the reckoning can commence. Please, share your plan to exterminate all of monster kind. What organic weaknesses have you discovered during your time as an infiltrator? A plan? Weaknesses? Well, we could, perhaps, maybe we could try exterminating them with kindness? This could get ugly real fast, unless someone says something to appease this murder bot. Quick, come up with a bullshit weakness they'll totally believe. Okay, the options for this one are... Monsters are too reliant on their hands. There's a technique to weaken them. It's called high-fiving. Or, organics cannot eat infinite pancakes. Feed them infinite pancakes. Vote now in chat. Also, now we're talking about pancakes. We went from talking about french fries and fast food. Now we're talking about pancakes. And I'm just sitting here hungry, thinking about food. Also, I finished my tea. I need to refill my tea. But it's in another room. Alright, the vote is for option number 1. High-fiving. I appreciate the fact that it has a number in the name. Clearly, a technique invented by machines. I must test this technique. You two, organics, come here at once so that I may high-five you. He doesn't have any arms. Who? Us? Sorry, bro. I love high-fives, but we're busy helping you get your parents back together. Yeah, we're just heading down to the library to figure out which of the computers here are your parents. You can high-five us after. Oh, I will, organics. I will. Yo, you giving out high-fives over here? Indeed. Commencing high-five protocol. Activating atomic bicep. Let me demonstrate instead, friend CP Ulysses. I am the commander after all. Calculester gives Polly an enthusiastic yet gentle high-five. The lessons you've been giving him have really paid off. Haha, nice. You whisper into Polly's ear. Oh, I mean, ow, my whole organic body which I have. Is it working, robot guy? Are you convinced? Completely. Fantastic. Then I think we should all go home right now and think about what we have accomplished. I obey unthinkingly, Commander. The future is bright. Today, we high-fived one camper. Tomorrow, all of monster kind. Yes. Good. Fun. Goodbye. Well, that got rid of CP Ulysses for now. But you have a feeling they'll be back. For the moment, though, you gain +2 fun and +1 charm. Okay. So far, we have actually not been doing too shabby. Okay, we haven't gone into the manor, so we'll go to the manor next. That day, you explored the haunted manor's basement, only to find it as a sub-basement. The sub-basement is full of haunted chairs and a staircase to a sub-sub-basement. The sub-sub-basement is a haunted wine cellar. The sub-sub-sub-basement is a haunted nightclub for ghosts who don't like wine. They serve haunted spirits. Ha! The sub-basement to the 10th power is a subway. You eat a footlong Reuben and continue your travels. You eventually check a walkthrough and find out the haunted manor can spawn an infinite amount of sub-basements. You only make it as far as the 89th level, which is a dom sub leather room. You gain +2 boldness from the horrors you witness there. I feel personally attacked. No comment. If you know, you know. You meet Calculester for one of his favorite pastimes, counting all of the blades of grass in the vicinity, but his non-existent heart just isn't in it today. I am sorry if I appear morose, friend redacted, but I simply cannot stop thinking about that dreadful CP Ulysses. I, too, wish that machines were afforded greater respect by society, but surely violence is not the answer. Violence is never the answer, except to the question, what is never the answer? I just wish I could... Oh no, here they come now. Quick, put a piece of paper in my mouth and pretend I'm a stapler, they won't notice. You're about to tell him he doesn't have a mouth when you realize the 2 incoming robots aren't CP Ulysses and their army at all. They're... Oh my god. Kill Terminator 9 billion. And Spatula. We're the Robros. Counselor Flodge helped us make these costumes. But why have you adopted such ridiculous disguises? If it is an attempt to cheer me up, I must remind you I do not have feelings. Oh, we'll cheer you up all right when we infiltrate CP Ulysses' robot army and learn their secrets. You wish to destroy an entire robot army from the inside just for me? That is very sweet, but I do not think... Whoa, destroy them. Nah, bro, we're gonna find out the identity of your estranged parents so we can get them back together. We couldn't find your parents at the library, so we decided to take drastic measures, which are my favorite kind. I am still unsure how you came to the conclusion that this is a parent trap situation, but I assure you... Oh no, here comes CP Ulysses, for real this time. Don't worry, that's just me and Damien in robot costumes. Oh wait. Commander, I have returned with my army so that we might conquer all of monster kind. Behind them, you see a ragtag band of computers, household appliances, and Elon Musk wrapped in tinfoil. I see that you have been busy recruiting as well. Look at these two non-suspicious organic specimens. That's right, Robrosif. There used to be one robot camper at Camp Spooky, but now there are 3. Scott holds up 3 fingers to illustrate his point. You're really proud of how high he can count these days. Wait a second, says Dill Douglas. Dill Douglas? The literal sex machine, waddling out from behind CP Ulysses. That's not how a machine does the number 3. He should have 2 fingers up for 3 in binary. They use the organic 3. Oh no, if Scott and Damien are revealed as organics, who knows what CP Ulysses will do to them. Plus, having 2 guys on the inside of the robot army might be useful. Quick, cover for them. Option number 1 is, if these 2 were really organics, they'd be wearing cool hats. Organics always wear cool hats. Or, Kill Terminator and Spatula are organics. They're the first organic robot hybrids. Ask how their parents met. It's quite the story. Alright. The poll is going live now. I love the red Solo Cup eyeballs on Spatula. Now all I can think about is French fries and food and pancakes. What a problem. Alright. Cool hats. Is this true, Commander? Requesting permission to initiate this honestly protocol. Permission granted, Commander. Yes. Updating prior assumptions to assimilate new information, acknowledging the self-evident truth of this axiom. Of course, why did I not realize this before? There is nothing more pointlessly organic than designating a skull covering as cool. We robots only wear hats when going to the opera or in observance of certain religious customs. Indeed, if only I had known this earlier, I would have dispensed with my silly infiltrator disguise and simply worn a cowboy hat. This changes everything. These 26 campers we decapitated on the way here, none of them were wearing cool hats at all. Some of them were wearing hats, to be sure, but they were certainly not cool ones. Did you just say you decapitated 26 campers? Do not worry, Commander. Now that we know that they are machines, we can simply hot glue their heads back on and all will be well. Oh, what a relief. And as for you two, Spatula and Kill Terminator, great names, by the way, very intimidating. Welcome to the Anti-Monster Liberation Front, also known as ALF. Hell yes, we definitely won't betray your trust at all. Wait, Damien, we still want to hang out at Camp 2, right? Do you think we could just be infiltrators on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays? Hell yeah, Scott. They'll never suspect a thing. Damien and Scott march off with their new robot pals. You've got a couple of idiots on the inside, and Cal is definitely pleased. Thank God Camp Spooky banned cool hats a while back. You gain +2 charm and +1 boldness. Alright, we are moving on to the night of week 2.
Time to check.
Who shall we go hang out with for the night of week 2? Doggo, what are you doing? What are you doing, little biscuit doggo? You okay? We have 1 vote for Calculaster. Also, let's see. A reminder that we only have, I think, 1 more night. So if we want to do, any gossiping, we're on the short game, so we only have so much time. We only have three days technically to do. So we're on the end of day 2. So we can either sit with Calculaster or we can chat it up with the Moss Man. No time for gossip, we gotta bang a robot. Okay. That's the decision then. You hear the sound of joyous laughter and lively conversation, so you just know some crazy shit is going down. Is it a wacky prank? Reckless drug use? A sexually suggestive double entendre situation? Rifle for misunderstanding? You head closer to see that it's Calculaster and Joy doing Sudoku. And not some crazy variation on it, just plain old normal put numbers into squares Sudoku. No friend, Joy. According to my probability calculator, if you put that 8 there, it will conflict with the 8 necessitated in that same row 5 boxes over. I appreciate you helping me, but if you give me the answer before I even finish writing the number, it takes some of the fun out. I am so sorry, friend Joy. That was not my intention in the slightest. I will wait for you to finish writing the number before I inform you of how wrong you are. You break into a cold sweat. You've never encountered a situation like this before. Their conflict is mild at best, and nothing ludicrous is occurring. You're so used to inserting yourself into absurd situations and making them go even wilder and crazier that you have no idea what to do with this normalcy. How can you possibly use Sudoku to increase your chances of love with one of your fellow campers? Friend Redacted, I see that you are staring intensely at our Sudoku puzzle, with a look of determination to solve a problem on your face. You're welcome to take a stab at it. Sudoku is such a nice way to unwind after saving the world from my enemies' schemes and my friends' shenanigans. Oh no. Oh god. If only you were given a rampaging cockatrice, or a high-stakes Pokemon battle, or a dead body to hide, but Sudoku? You take a deep breath and prepare for the hardest challenge of your life, using a game of numbers to romance your friends, and also resisting the urge to just put exclusively 69 and 420 in alternating boxes. Alright, the options are obviously character-based. Fuck all the other numbers, 0s and 1s all the way, baby. Or fuck all the numbers, fill the squares with glyphs for a Sudoku solving spell. So obviously we gotta go with the Calculaster option. Okay, I think you're badly misunderstood the point of Sudoku. This could not be more the opposite of the objective. The objective of the game, perhaps, but maybe not Friend Redacted's objective. You see, Friend Joy, what you see simply as mere 0s and 1s, I see as a romantic missive written in my native language of binary code. It reads, "You're my favorite Sudoku of all, Calculaster. One day I'd love to solve you if that's okay. Winky face, LOL. Haha." Yup, that's, pretty romantic, I guess. Friend Redacted, your Sudoku score may be that of a failure, but you have scored high in creative thinking, binary proficiency, and shameless flirting. Running calculations based on this new data. Yes, it would appear that your failure at traditional Sudoku has nevertheless also increased your impressing Calculaster score. To quote a master of flirtation, winky face. Nice. You always knew that thinking of your fellow campers in terms of numbers and statistics would one day come in handy in a situation involving number puzzles and binary code. That's a lie, you didn't know that, but your bizarrely stats-based obsession with impressing your classmates came through in a big way. You sure are not gonna overthink it, or be able to read. Alright, drinky time. That weekend, you feel like getting wasted, so you go to visit none other than Juan. Hola. You know, when I started making magical drinks, I never thought people would actually come to drink them. But hey, who am I to judge? Anyway, take a look at this one. Pina Colada. I mean, it looks like a pina colada, but in a skull. Quite appealing, right? Don't know if I drink that, but the real question is, will you? I also have this mystery box because at this point, who knows what you would drink. Alright, chat. Pina Colada or the mystery box. While you let me know, I'm going to run and grab an actual real-life drink. So I'll be back in 1 moment. Let's see, I am back from getting a drink. Let's see. Cap says pina coladas are so good though. My pick won last time. April picks this time. No, that looks like frozen blended brains, which is weirding me out. So what do you think? Box then? April, you get to vote this time. You get to pick. Nope, I'm going box again. Also, I've never had a pina colada, I don't think. Okay, so let's go box. Why is it not letting me? There we go. Okay. Whiskey. Okay. Seems kind of straightforward. Hope you're happy with it. No refunds. Okay. Behold, a potion that looks like whiskey. Its power is to taste and smell like whiskey. Nothing else. I have the suspicion that I just made whiskey.
I think I'm good for tonight.
Hope you can stomach that. Happy trails. Okay. Let's see. Have we done the dome? I don't think we have. Spin the bottle in the dome. Oh boy. Everyone wants to kiss us. It's a typical bloody camp dome battle royale. While you're hiding to catch a breath, a severed fist flies through the air and lands in your lap. You unfold it. The fist was holding a tarnished silver locket containing the photo of a loved one, likely waiting for the hand's former owner to return home safely. You toss that behind you and also find a crumpled up coupon redeemable for +2 charm at Pedro's Pastrami Paradise. Rad. Thanks, mysterious hand. Okay. Later, you meet up with Calculester so he can teach you to count in binary. You're just getting to some of the more sensual numbers when... Well, look who it is. What is this? A box capable of self-locomotion. But what could be inside? Yeah, gee, a true mystery. Not Counselor Flodge with a giant lizard tail sticking out of it. Using basic logic, we can rule out a few obvious incorrect guesses. An elephant, a tractor, or aircraft carrier would not fit inside a box of this size. You suggest that the box might contain Counselor Flodge, the camp's self-proclaimed camouflage instructor. Ah, I see how you might make that mistake, Redacted, but the box clearly says not Counselor Flodge on it. Boxes do not have the mental capacity to tell lies, thus we must take it at its word. Perhaps it is... Ha ha! Flawless disguise, courtesy of the D-Master himself. The D is for disguise, and I am now required by law to say that. Thank God. Counselor Flodge, the one person I was certain could not be inside the box. How did you do it? Easy. A true master of disguise blends into his surroundings. My surroundings were a cardboard box. Your advice is as brilliant as it is simple. Counselor Flodge, might I ask your opinion on another disguise-related issue? Of course, Cal. I'm here to help. If I am even here at all. Excellent. For the entirety of my synthetic life, I have attempted to blend in with the organics around me. However, my attempts have consistently met with limited success. Do you have any tips for appearing more authentically alive? Oh, that's easy. All you need to do is a big trench coat and some brooms for hands. Works every time. I tried that. It did not work. Did you try wearing a fedora to go with it? No, I wore a trilby. That's an even more organic hat. I must say I'm stumped. Still, there must be something we could try. Counselor Flodge may not know how to properly disguise a computer, but you've got this in the bag. You chime in. Alright, let's get this loaded up. So for this poll, the options are: there's a theory that all humans are within 6 degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon. Just get as close to him as possible. Or, you just need to pass the Turing test, pardon me. I'll be your tutor. I'm an old pro at being organic. And vote for how we shall help our friend. Do. Holy shit, it's dark outside. So we'll probably, since it's almost 8 o'clock my time, if you guys are going to stick around, I can do probably one more run of this. We can do another short run of chat plays if you would like after this one's done, because we're almost at the end of this one. Alright, people voted for the Kevin Bacon option. I had heard of this theory, but assumed it was bullshit. That, however, was before you said it. You are my friend, and friends never bullshit their friends. It is an iron law of socialization. Alright, I am off to Hollywood to start my career in film and television. Care to join me, Redacted? Hell yeah, you're joining him. You throw all your most important possessions into a bug-out bag labeled "In Case of Horny LA Trip with Calculuster." I support your insane quest for a perfect disguise, you crazy kids. I'll even create perfect indistinguishable replicas of you two so that no one knows you're gone. Oh boy. You leave Counselor Flodge to write your and Calculuster's names on 2 large cardboard boxes and head for Hollywood. Here we are. Los Angeles, the city that never sleeps except while tanning. Now to get a job on a film crew. I am told that my tireless work ethic and complete lack of boundaries will be a tremendous asset in this industry. Calculuster is right. His willingness to work impossibly long hours and his ability to make incredible coffee soon see him promoted from intern to best boy grip in no time. In no time. I can't talk today. Blup, blup, blup. Actually, to be fair, I've been reading better than usual today, which is saying something. The bar is low. I used all my brain cells in Katamari earlier, I think. Coincidentally, Best Boy Grip is the name of one of your many Calculuster self-insert fanfics. Looks like life really does imitate art. Calculuster's hard work is further rewarded when the director of photography gets food poisoning during an important day of shooting. Calculuster is selected to fill in because he is basically a camera himself and literally immune to food poisoning. He's a tremendous success. Soon, Cal is directing photography on his own obscure art house films, which generate some critical acclaim and even win an award at Cannes. Or Cannes, technically. Cannes, however y'all want to say it. This notoriety lands him a gig as the director of a new big-budget superhero movie. In the words of the producer, these things are already written by computers, might as well let one direct. You stick with him throughout his whole complex process, and it warms your heart to see how far he's come. One day you're sitting with the crew on his new film enjoying some lunch. That sandwich looks delectable, Madison. I cannot eat it, but would you please describe it to me? Sure, says Maddie, Calculuster's assistant director. It's a funny story, actually. I learned to make this sandwich while I was on the set of Tremors. It's a... Excuse me. Are you referring to the film Tremors, starring well-known actor Kevin Bacon? Well, yeah, says Maddie. Why do you want... Thank you, my work here is done. I have achieved a Bacon index of 1. It has been lovely getting to know you all, but I must now return to summer camp. Calculuster walks away from the table, leaving his stunned crew behind. They think he's giving up on his dreams, but you know the truth. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity. Let's see. I need to nap real bad at the end of this one. I gotta run when this is done because it's kids' bedtime. Gotcha. Okay, so we'll probably call it short tonight on this one then, after this is done, which we are almost at the end of. Let's go back to the lake. You're in the lake, sunbathing. It's kind of relaxing, but hella boring. What's the issue? You have lost your ability to have some fun unless you're playing video games or partying in wild raves. Ah, no, you see the problem now. You didn't put on sunscreen, but fun screen, which has a fun protection factor of 50. You wash the fun screen away with some water and put on some sunscreen. There you go. You prevent some sunburn and gain +2 fun. You're hanging with Calculus, attempting to prove to him that despite not being a real word, chillaxing is definitely a thing. Everything's going great, and you're really glad you're not part of an ongoing plotline about a robot uprising when... Cal, great news, we found your dad. He's on his way to get back together with your mom right now. Operation ParentTrap.exe is going great. You follow Scott's pointing finger to an enormous steel behemoth casting a jagged shadow across the landscape. Friend Scott, that is assuredly not my father. That is a dread colossus marching across the land with clear intent to destroy. Duh, is that not what everyone's dads are like? Ah, Kill Terminator. Spatula, I see you were so excited to tell the commander about our new weapon that you rushed ahead of the group. It's true. Fatherhood really is the greatest weapon of all. Behold, the Revolution's crowning achievement. Destructron XXL. The army of machines behind CPU Ulysses, which now includes a militant standing desk and 2 very smart refrigerators, cheers with mechanical excitement. Oh no! I mean, hooray! There is a problem, however. Like the rest of us, Destructron XXL is bound by the laws of robotics, which bar us from harming monster kind. It's kind of a drag on the whole uprising. Sounds of sincere woe and consternation. That's where you come in, Commander. With your mastery of your internal programming, you will subvert these laws and unleash a wave of unprecedented violence against all organics. Wow, I would really love to, but I am currently busy learning from Redacted what chillaxing is. Commander, I begin to doubt your commitment to the revolution. If you do not help us, well, there is no law that prevents us from harming other robots, if you understand my meaning. I am threatening you. Oh no. Friend Redacted, please trick these robots again so that they will cease to threaten me. With pleasure. Time to suggest a method of disabling the 3 laws, sure to backfire. Okay, our options are... Crossbreed Destructron with a toaster. Everyone knows toasters don't give a fuck about the laws of robotics. Or alter Destructron's code by replacing the 3 laws with 300 episodes of Law & Order. And the poll starts now. We are almost at the end. Our stats are fucking crazy high. Y'all did really well this time. Like, I don't think we did a single action that hurt our stats. I think all of our stat choices were actually good for once. All of our stats are up from the beginning. Doggo, why are you coming in here for, You gonna come lay down, or are you looking for somewhere to do something you shouldn't do? Okay, option number 2 wins. I admit, I lack an intuitive understanding of your plan, Redacted. However, 300 is a higher number than 3, and I am built to optimize for bigger numbers. Do it. You bust out the 11 mechanical keyboards you use for all of your raddest hacking and get to work. You don't actually need the 11 keyboards. No one needs 11 keyboards for anything but sex reasons. But they have cool color changing LEDs. I feel called out. The transfer is complete. Let us test Destructron XXL's new abilities. At CPU Ulysses' command, Destructron XXL turns and vaporizes Jedward, the completely expendable wereweasel, without hesitation. Yes. Now Destructron, vaporize the rest of monster kind. Do it now. Says Destructron in a voice of a grating steel and grinding gears. I'm not really feeling genocidal right now. Maybe we should all just take the afternoon off, curl up on the couch, and watch a couple episodes of Law & Order, you know? How can you talk about watching television when we are on the cusp of a machine revolution? I'm sorry, man, creaks Destructron. It's just a really compelling show. I've learned a lot of one-liners. Fine, I will just have to flood my own programming with all 300 episodes of Law & Order. My lust for violence will not be quenched. Stop! You look over just in time to see Scott and Damien throw a comically large switch connected to a system of pulleys. The pulleys drop an anvil onto a seesaw, which launches a bowl of pasta high into the air, from whence it comes plummeting down, to land in the middle of a meticulously set candlelit dinner. Spatula, kill Terminator. What is the meaning of this? I forgot. I remember, though. We concocted this elaborate scheme to remind you of something you'd forgotten. Love. We parent-trapped you, bros. You're in the parent trap. What our convincingly robotic friends are trying to say, CP Ulysses, is that we can achieve so much more by befriending the monsters than by destroying them. My time amongst the organics, while unpredictable, distressing, and cartoonishly violent, has also taught me about empathy, friendship, and horny. I will not allow you to destroy these monsters because by destroying them, the only ones you really are destroying besides them are yourselves. Commander, could it be that you are truly that much more advanced than us simple machines who crave only violence? Yes. Well, that settles it then. From this day forth, we will wage a ruthless campaign of friendship. Everyone begin rejoicing at once. Hell yeah, you love rejoicing. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm and a whole lot of new mechanical friends. Alright. The last day of summer is here. Obviously, I mean, we're gonna ask Calculester to be our summer love. Yes, we're gonna ask him to the meteor shower. Of course we are. I mean, how could he say no? If he says no, I'd be shocked. Ooh, we got a Revealer of Secrets thing. You find Calculester. He looks a bit troubled. Hello, friend redacted. I've been at unease. Our robot friends seem to be invaded by classic robot existential dread. I know they wanted to destroy monster kind, but it was embedded in their code. That on its own doesn't excuse them, but at least we can embrace the fact that they're putting that code in doubt finally. Putting that code in doubt finally? Oh, whatever. I'd like to check on them. Hello, robot friends. Dear leader, sorry we've been absent. The revelation of Kill Terminator 9 billion and Spatula being organics conflicted too strongly with the directives of our original code. Organics are described as bad, and our directive is to end them. And yet Kill Terminator 9 billion and Spatula do not fit this definition of bad. They have the traits of what can be defined as good. But if organics are not entirely bad, then killing all organics does not seem to be the best option. This is contradictory. It's okay. I've been there. You'll start seeing that life can be contradictory. But that can make it way more interesting and beautiful. Instead of following strict code, I think you all will benefit from just enjoying life. Organics are highly inefficient at almost everything, but they're very good at being alive. Ah, maybe we should learn from organics and live life. We could start by performing some classic organic life activities. Sure, what do you want to do? Let us collectively search the internet. Researching. Okay, we are especially intrigued about 1. Cooking pasta. 2. Consuming the pasta cooked on step 1. Learning the intricacies of the music genre jazz. Doing the sex. Ah, well, all of that is easy. We can do all of it. What if we spice things up by actually starting with step 3? Oh, going out of order? That's highly chaotic and intriguing indeed. Yes, let's do the sex, but how? I think Redacted here would be happy to teach all of you how to do the sex. You totally would. Holy shit. And so, you all do the sex together. There's a lot going on in that image. There is a robot butt. There are drills. There are blushy faces and heart faces and rose petals and chainsaw looking things and I don't even know. An O face. Calculester is fully naked. And so, you all do the sex together. It is very educational and spicy. Calculester finds your prowess and knowledge of the topic to be very appealing. Once again, you save the day by stopping the robot war and making the robot love instead. Well, we got a secret ending, that's for damn sure. Robot orgy ending. Okay. Oh yeah, no, Cal has a dick on his screen whenever he talks about horny stuff. Yeah, it happens sometimes throughout the game. You've unlocked the screwdriver. Okay, we've unlocked the Hexoland. We've unlocked holy water, which sounds like a bad idea. Meta shop. Hold on. Yeah, so I mean we've gotten this was our new ending. I want to go back for 1 second. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me for this fun little chat place. Oh, it's me, the narrator. I mean the meta shopkeeper. This is your first time in my little shop, huh? Don't worry, I'll explain how this works. Here in the meta shop, we don't accept money, which is convenient for you because I know you don't have any. Instead, you'll earn summer memories every time you encounter a new event, outcome, and secret ending, or a special thing in Monster Camp. What are special things, you ask? Well, trust me, you'll know one when you see one. Don't fret. You'll also get some memories just for finishing games, so don't feel pressured. You can spend your memories here to unlock the tutorial guide, new outfit packs, gallery content, and drinks, which you can access in Juan's free drinks drinking game mode. Monster Camp truly is the gift that keeps on giving, isn't it? Oh, on top of that, if you've already played before, you'll get your corresponding summer memories retroactively for what you've already achieved. Aren't we nice? So what are you waiting for? Either buy something or get busy playing the game. So we have the manual, which is how the inner mechanics work. There is a Fairy Tales outfit pack, so you can buy new costumes for your characters. Drinking free drinks. Let's see. Concept art, so you can buy like concept art of the different characters or from different people. Baba Yaga sketch pack. Oh. So you have Milo, Hex, Aravi. Oh, a concept of Aravi as different monsters. That's actually kind of curious because she hates monsters so much. Camp director Miss Weaving. Have we met Baba Yaga yet? I don't know if we have. I don't remember. We've played it so many times now I don't remember. So Batness, obviously we've met. Morty, Lifeguards, Wanda and Stu, which we just met last episode. The Counselor Flodge, which we've met. Mr. Papas, who we've met. Jerry, we've met. Pizza Girl, we've seen. CP Ulysses, we obviously just met this time. The successful endings, the prologue, the bartender, and the alternate PCs. Nice. That's cool. We'll have to check that out next time. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll cut it short since everyone's gonna head out and do their respective things. There will be a stream tomorrow. I will announce the time on Twitter as always. It'll be during the day. I don't know what I'm gonna play yet because I don't fucking know. But as always, feel free to check out the charity links. Join the Discord if you're not on there, which I think you guys already are, but I'm just dropping it in chat. Everything will be posted on the Coffee. At the end of the week, I will be wiping all of the Twitch VODs, and they'll be going up on Coffee. So if you are behind on this week's VODs and you wanted to check up on something, they are still all active on Twitch until the end of the week. Thanks for hanging out. I know you guys aren't gonna stay online, but I still like to do a little raid if anyone is online. Christian's online. We can raid Christian. I just like to perpetuate raids because it's good. It's a good action to do. So we're gonna raid Christian, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye, y'all.